Hello, welcome back. Right now we're going to talk about in-services and just a couple of other policies. Our all year, you're required by the state to do 4 in-services. What an in-service is pretty much online. It's training. It could be a lecture. It can be a video. It could be something online. It might just be a pamphlet or something. It will be like different topics of things that are happening in the either home care industry, in the something new about our clients, or something that I want you to know. It's required by the state. So it's not something that I just made up and say, I want to see them 4 times a year, or I want them to do this 4 times a year. It's actually a requirement of the state. So I always tell everyone, it's your job, So like if the state comes and do an audit on us, and they look in your file and they say that they see that you have not done your in-services, then if your job is at risk, this is a requirement from the state. So it's very important that whenever we send these in-services out, whether it be having you come in the office for them, or if they're online, or however they are presented at that time, it's very important that you do them and get the information back. It's always going to be a test involved. So you have to do 4 of those a year. We'll let you know whether it's going to be, each one could be different. Some of them might be online, some might be in the office, some might be just mail your task. It just depends. It really just depends on what information, I want to get out to you all, or what the state is asking us to get to you all. Also, each year, you're going to have a yearly evaluation. Let's talk about evaluations. First, you have one in 90 days. So your hire date, whatever that hire date is, 90 days from that, you'll have an evaluation. And pretty much that just lets me and you know this is a good fit for you. If, maybe you want to go somewhere else, hopefully you'll stay. Just kind of what you need to work on to improve, what your goals are, things like that. After a year that you've been here, we'll do another evaluation. This one will be a little bit more detailed. It'll kind of go through a little bit longer list of things. Hopefully you have worked with some clients and we will have gotten feedback from them and different things like that. So you're going to have a 90-day evaluation, and you're also going to have a yearly evaluation. The other thing is, randomly, I will show up while you're working with the client. Randomly. You won't know when it will be, but it'll be randomly. So I'll do a couple of those on you, and all of that's also another evaluation. So that's like a live evaluation. I want to know what you're doing while you're out there with the client. Are you following your daily task list? Are you doing your paperwork? Are they happy? Are you wearing your uniform? Things like that. So randomly, I'll show up when you're with your client, and I'll do an evaluation on you that way. I actually emailed everyone the pay dates. Everyone wants to know when you're getting paid. We get paid every other Friday, and I emailed you the pay dates. Direct deposit is always better, I think. Some people do opt to get checks. If you do get a check, I cannot guarantee that the check will be there on Friday. The mail system, it might come on Thursday. It might come on Tuesday, like of the next week. So I can't guarantee when the check will be there. They're sent out at the same time, but I just cannot guarantee with the mail and things like that. So if you really need to pinpoint your exact moment of pay, it's best to do direct deposit. If you don't have a bank account, let me know. We have some pay cards that we can give to you that will link you to a bank account, and you can use it as a debit card, or take all your money out, or whatever is best for you. The next one I'm going to talk about is our smoking policy. This is very important. I was going to probably actually I'm going to do a separate video on smoking policy. So let's just X that out. Okay. Let's talk about safety in the client's home. Pretty much anytime you're at the client's home and you feel unsafe, call 911 if it's a 911 situation. Clients are, if you walk in there and they have guns on the table, it can happen. They don't supposed to have them out. A lot of people do have personal weapons now, but they need to be hidden in a drawer or somewhere that's not visible. They just can't have like a whole bunch of guns on the table and things like that. And you're walking in providing care to them. If that's an issue, give me a call so we can kind of figure out what the best situation is at that moment. If for some reason you're leaving at a night shift or something like that and you feel uncomfortable, again, call 911. It's just the best thing to do. We do, before we get the clients, we go to the home and make sure everything's good to go and it's a safe environment. But you never know from the time we've been out there to the time you get out there, or even if you've been working there for a while, things can change. So anytime you feel unsafe, even before you call me, probably call 911 and then call me. You call me anytime, 24/7. Someone will answer the phone. Other things about safety with the client. If you're out there and you notice the client has bruises on them that are appearing some sort of way, or something just doesn't look right, take a picture if you have to. Like if it's a bruise or some marks or blood or something, take a picture, document it, and then definitely let me know. Not only do I want you all to be safe, but I also want to make sure that the client is safe also. So, family could be doing something to them. It could be a neighbor. You don't want to be tied up in it. So don't ignore it. Like if you see something weird or something that just doesn't look right, don't ignore it. Because if you ignore it and then it comes back, I'm going to have to say, you were out there, they said that she has these bruises on her, blah, blah, blah. But if you document it, at least you're covered. So that's kind of patient safety and your safety and things like that. Let's talk about office safety. If you're here in the office. Let's just say you're here in the office and it's a fire. Hopefully you can see that. Let's see if I switch it. Can't switch it. Okay. That's our fire extinguisher right there by the entrance door. And back there is our other fire exit. So both of these are fire exits. You can also exit out of the window if you need to get out.